Hello everyone and welcome. In this YouTube we're talking about invasive species. What's entering into the waters of our Puget Sound? How bad is it? Is it removing the oxygen? Is it killing our plant life that's so critical to the health of our small fish that live along the docks in these different harbors? You're looking at an invasive species of some type that's on what's called a tube worm under the docks. Very shallow, a lot of light in here. And when these tube worms flower out, they're actually pretty. Looks like a nice type of, I don't know, a dahlia? Hard to say. But the invasive species that are entering into our Puget Sound at an enormous rate are starting to attach themselves into the normal life that lives on our marine seafloor. And so these invasive species are choking out a lot of the important plants that are needed to help our fish survive in the shallow waters around these docks. Now this one has kind of a neat look to it. Kind of an orangey color, but look at the pimples. I'm going to call them pimples, little bumps on it there. And it's wrapped itself around a tube worm completely. Now, is it going to smother that tube worm out, or is it going to, kill it or become a host? Is the tube worm a host for it or something along these lines? It's hard to say what's happening here with these. But as you move forward now, as we look into this deeper, we see it at a different angle now. And you can actually read the lines in the grooves of the skin. I'm going to call that a skin color. It's weird though. Look at there's holes in them and everything else. It's just amazing what I've learned. Now this one is a yellow one. And it looks like he has a face. It's amazing. As you move along and look at these different critters, they're different colors. Pink, an orangey color, and I'm looking at now this yellow one. And if you notice too, it looks like there's air bubbles coming off of this critter. A few host worms are on it. Other than that, it's crazy. Now you're looking at another invasive species, and it's amazing how they attach themselves to the rocks. In this shot, you're seeing a sea star, or starfish as you want to call it, up close. And look at the different lines, the white coloring along with the gray. It's amazing what you can see, isn't it? This is a starfish up close.